Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. This is where I go through my entire collection of knives, all 5 Pelican cases full of them. One knife at a time, one day at a time. We've been working on my Spyderco collection for over 200 days. And we're still working. We're getting towards the end of it. Today, before we go to the knife of the day, I'm recording this the day after Thanksgiving 2017. I know a lot of you watch these a day, weeks, months, years after I record them. But some people will watch this today. And I just want to say, I hope you and yours had a very wonderful Thanksgiving day. We all have a lot to be thankful for, so I'm so happy. And I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful as a knife nut that all of you knife nuts join in to watch these videos. So I really appreciate all of you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. The knife for today is the Spyderco Tasman Salt knife. It's the Hawkbill blades with H1 steel. Now, when Spyderco has an H1 steel knife, you know what that means? It is rust proof. Rust proof. I love the example that Eric Glesser gave at one of the shows. He said, look, if one of these blades sunk on the Titanic and you brought it up, after you chipped away all of the decades of ice, it would still not be rusty. So it is a rust-proof knife. These knives are great. I am a huge Hawkbill knife fan. I have a representative, a sample of probably every Hawkbill blade that Spyderco has made. I adore their reverse S blades with the civilian and all of those because they're very tactical. In fact, Sal Glesser, the founder of Spyderco, said he created them as a weapon. And I think Hawkbill blades have a lot of use cases for it. A lot of them, especially when they are rust proof. But when I'm going out and I think there may be issues, now remember, every knife can be tactical, right? But I like Hawkbill knives as tactical knives as well. But if you're someone who needs to open up a lot of boxes, you go fishing a lot. Growing up in Youngstown, Ohio, we went to Mill Creek Park and fished a whole bunch in the lakes there. And I didn't know it was a Hawkbill knife. We just said, hey, we got a curvy knife. And usually we use the serrated edge. I have both the plain edge and the spidey edge, the serrated edge on these knives. These knives are just a wonderful size. We're talking, the blade is 2.8 inches, so it's under the 3 inches. The cutting surface, the edge, is 2.5 inches. At the end of this, we'll compare it with a Delica and a Dragonfly. The Dragonfly is a lot smaller, but I want you to get a sense of just how small and handy these knives are. And the Delica, if the Delica had a Hawkbill blade, it would be the Tasman. It really would be. And if it had H1 steel or one of the Salt series. Just a wonderful knife. 2.8 inches, 2.5 is the edge. The total length of this knife is 7 inches long. It's just a real nice, smaller knife. And with the FRN scales, the fiberglass reinforced nylon scales, what I always call space age plastic, you really have a light knife as well, 2.1 ounces. So you could throw this in your backpack or anywhere and just not feel it. It's just a real nice, handy knife. I know nowadays people kind of shy away from hawkbill blades. I think because you don't see them around that much, but they're very useful cutting boxes or people. I know that's rude, but knives do that. So it's a very nice knife, especially with that salt. You do not have to take care of it. It will not rust on you. Now you'd have to sharpen it, etc., but it will not rust on you. The back lock is just as snappy as it is on the Delica with FRN scales. There's some jimping going up to the hole. Just a real nice knife. One thing I don't like about these knives is this clip. I like that the clip just fades away in the black, so they do have a black coated clip, but I just hate this particular way that it latches on around, I don't know if you can see it, around the, let's see if we can lighten it up a little, around the lanyard hole. Yes, this is the clip part, but it's the other part, because it is right-handed or left-handed tip up only. Look how nasty and ugly that is. I know, we're not interior decorators, neither am I, but ugly is ugly, and this is ugly. I wish they would have done something else. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. But again, this is a all rust-proof knife. H1 steel, part of the Salt series. It is the Spyderco Tasman. Spyderco Tasman with the hawkbill blade, and we have it, of course, the plain edge blade, as well as the Spidey edge. That's a rated edge. There you go with the Delica, so you can get a feel for it. It does feel like a Delica with a hawkbill blade. There's the Dragonfly. It's a smaller knife. I just want to give you some comparisons with some knives that you Spyderco folks will be familiar with. That's the knife of the day. Yeah, I'm off today. It's a Friday and I'm off today, and my belly still is filled with all the leftovers from Thanksgiving. Hey, that's happiness to me. I hope you guys are happy. I really do. Take good care of yourselves and your families. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.